All right, this is Poe. Y'all know that. Um, Today should be a good show. Hoping the beast show up. We're gonna have the beast on today, so y'all can either see it on YouTube or TalkShoe. And if it's not on my YouTube stream, it might be on his. It's either way. To me, it really doesn't matter. Yeah, but we're gonna have the beast on today, hopefully. And my interview with the EA developer is still coming up. It's just that he has to go through a little paperwork because he has to get an NDA, which I already knew. He's keep contacting me. It was he asked for the interview. It wasn't me searching for him to give an interview. He wanted to do an interview. So, I know y'all keep saying, oh, he keeps saying they're gonna interview somebody from EA. I really plan on doing it if they allow him. They got to watch some of my videos and try to gauge how to make the NDA because, a lot of them. What's up, Aaron Jones? Yeah, a lot of them know me from, my EA days. I know how to get information out of the developers, even though they were telling me anyway. But I wanted the community to, know certain things. I try not to hide certain things from the community. That was the only thing about what EA they didn't like about me because I was too much of a community person. You know, they wanted me to lie for them or whatever, but I wasn't into that junk. Yeah, this is just a short video, Aaron Jones. I'm just trying to, let people know that we got a show coming up, and hopefully the beast gonna be on there. You know, things can happen, but we have a show going today. AJ Pat's gonna be on, Leafy gonna be on, and we're gonna have a couple of other people to join us. I want some of the content creators. If y'all want to, y'all can show up. I want to hit out because I want to talk to y'all about something. I got things that I want to ask y'all. A person as passionate as me, I want to ask y'all some questions. So come on the show. And what's up, Leafy? I'm just trying to give a little promo for the show. Trying to do something live to let people know that we're gonna do something. Um yeah, I want to interview people. Yeah, I want Jay could come on. I just I don't know how Jay and Beast is going to interact if the Beast come on. It just have to be a respectful environment. They just got to respect each other's opinion at that point. And then Beast could go on his rant afterwards. Okay, I thought I was late for a second. Nah, you're not late. We're gonna do it at 3 o'clock. Um, yeah, and I see that a lot of people on LinkedIn, so they're like liking my post that I posted up. So hopefully some of the developers or whatever they're watching. My thing is all my videos is not directed strictly for Undisputed because Undisputed, like they already made up their mind what they was gonna make. And when I say Undisputed made up their mind, they made up their mind without Ash. It's like Ash don't no has no longer has control over what product he has. He agreeing with what's going on because it's selling. And that wasn't Ash's first mindset. Oh, for sure, it have to definitely be a separate one. Yeah. Because I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I just hope we're successful. And the beast, he's not in America, so we gonna figure it out. Like we always, every week, we always have problems before the show actually starts moving out. But I'm just hoping some of these content creators, the old content creators, just come on the show. And people keep saying, "Oh, Poe just want us on the show so he could get more ratings." I don't care about that stuff. I don't even have that on. When they ask me, "Do I want my podcast? I mean, my YouTube and everything monitorized?" I don't want it because that's not what I'm doing this for. What I do is not for money. Like I even when I'm was helping these other companies with their game, they say, "You want to get paid? You know how much you want to get paid?" I said, "I don't want anything. I do this for my passion, how I feel, what I want. I don't want nobody to give me nothing because my thing is, I feel like when you're paying me or giving me something, I feel obligated to you. So if you're not giving me anything, I could be who I want to be. With YouTube, I never did this for the money. Now on my other YouTube, which I'm not gonna let y'all know about because that's my personal stuff. You know, it's my cooking stuff, but that I get I want to get monetized off of that because that's something I enjoy and it's going to help me like more people see me and stuff. But that's neither here or there. Yeah, the all y'all that join, post this video and post the links that I posted in Twitter and other places. I'm just trying to get people to be aware that we having a show today. Salute boxing. Yeah, we having a podcast today at 3:00. TalkShoe and this YouTube. So get people to come in. Share this post and share this video and share my YouTube stuff. We like I love the TalkShoe better than I like the YouTube because TalkShoe, if you want your voice to be heard, like actually heard, instead of me reading off on TalkShoe, you could speak for yourself and not me chopping up what you were saying. That's why I like it. I like it to have that podcast feel. YouTube doesn't really have that podcast feel. It's just me talking and reading. If I'm gonna read something, I'm gonna read my Wishlist blog. Can I come on next week? I have a strong opinion on Undisputed and what's going on. Definitely want you to come on. Definitely come on. See, you coming on next Sunday, so you got a feel of what's going on that Saturday. So that's what I think you trying to build up on. Don't try to take all my steam from me because I know that Saturday, whatever happens during that Saturday during the content creator thing, I'm gonna have a strong opinion about it. Cause to me, I feel like it's a distraction. And I don't even want to talk about that right now because we got a whole show to go through. But I feel like at this point in development with Steel City, everything it has to be kind of a distraction because people gonna keep talking about the same thing. This is broke. That is broke. Yeah, they're gonna just they're gonna everything is a distraction to me at this point. And they got to sell DLC. That's gonna keep the company afloat. Everybody keeps saying, "Oh, they made millions off of Undisputed selling." Not really. And millions disappear quick when you have high price you got investors and publishers. They want a nice percentage. Then you got your staff, and at the end of the year, the money that you got that all that's going to accumulate. So the millions like start dwindling real fast, and they got boxes to pay. Them free boxes that y'all get that's in the pack, they're not in the boxes. Ain't say, "Oh, I want to be in the game for free." They got to pay them guys. Probably not that much, but they have to pay them guys a couple of thousand. Then they got to pay Canelo. I'm pretty sure he getting a percentage off of each game that's sold and DLC. Tyson Fury, he get a percentage off the game and DLC. If the game is not selling no more, now he's getting a big chunk off of the DLC, even though it's not his character that's selling. We don't know how they made up their contracts, but I know how contracts are made. Yeah, I think so too. See, my thing is the way still see. That's why I say with marketing, no shade on Saf. With marketing, they doing a horrible job. A horrible job. All these fights that came up, they're not really advertising it. And that's how I could tell that Ash and Turkey Al Sheik, their relationship isn't that strong because Turkey would have advertised this DLC and all these other things more, the way they should be advertised. I don't even know if they're going that route, but I wouldn't put it past them because they're doing a lot of EA things that people didn't like. I think he got or is getting mocap for this Canelo versus Crawford fight. I don't. Oh, he could. See, I forget about that. A lot of fights is happening in Vegas, and Steel City has a studio in Vegas, and that's another thing I was telling people about. They have 3 buildings. They got to pay for that, and it's not cheap at all. Do your research before you come at me. Turkey sponsored Undisputed, but decided to make a game with somebody else. Screams volumes to me. Yeah, that shows that he was kind of pushed out because Turkey, if you watched his first video when he mentioned Undisputed, he was talking like he was part of the game, like really part of the game, hands-on part of the game type of stuff. And it's like they got pushed out by the other investors. They have like four investors from England, 3 high price investors. Then they got was it Ryan Rhodes? He's a investor. But Ryan Rhodes ain't banking like them other investors. So it's like they push it out, and Turkey probably felt some type of way, even though he respectfully, because it's boxing in a video game. It helps you get fans, which I'm shocked they're not really playing off of that thing, off of having fans and video game bring fans to the sport. Hope Turkey delivers something amazing with his new boxing game, as long as it's like ESBC, but with very in-depth, realistic cap system. It'll be insanely good. Exactly, and that was a big argument. It wasn't a big argument, but it was a debate I was having with someone. They were saying a game that doesn't have real boxes will not sell well. That's garbage. That is garbage. A game with realistic boxing mechanics and everything, what people gonna keep saying? Oh man, I wish Roy Jones was in this game. Oh man, I wish Ali was in this game because this game plays well. It plays just how we want it. That's what they're gonna be saying. It's gonna sell. People don't understand. That's how I could tell certain people are super casual. A realistic boxer doesn't bring people really to the game. The gameplay, a good example, the game that sold 1 million copies. Nobody knew who Lyndon Arthur was. Nobody, Westcom wasn't really that big of a boxing. I mean, people knew of him. That video that got over 1 million views, those weren't popular boxers. If you want like a boxing fan, you wouldn't have never know who they were. So that proves that a boxing game without real boxers will sell. And I'm hoping they're not thinking when I say not real boxers, they're thinking about arcade looking boxers. No, real boxers, real looking boxers, but they're not the boxers that they got to pay millions and thousands of dollars to. That's what I'm talking about. You don't need boxers for it to sell as long as the mechanics are realistic and we have a great share, boxer share. I think it'll be more than enough to get lots of players. Exactly. And then you're going to have people that's begging for their favorite boxer to be in the game. And you know what the boxer is going to do? He's going to undersell himself to be in the game because they're going to see how well the game is doing. That's going to draw them to the game. It's a lot of these boxers, they're not signing an exclusive contract. And that exclusive contract, I know where that mindset came from. In the beginning, Ash wasn't doing that because we had conversations. Like when I was helping round for round, I was like, Ash, I'm against that exclusive boxers being exclusive to one company. And I said, my thing is, if you sign boxers, don't make them exclusive because it might lower your price, the boxer price for you them being in your game. And that was my thing with round for round. They used to say, don't make the boxers exclusive. They did it to a couple of boxers, but I was like, yo, you shouldn't have the boxers exclusive. My thing is, stop looking for the boxer to sell the game. Let the mechanics sell the game. Let all the modes and features sell the game. And the game will last long and money will keep pouring in. Let me see. Yeah, I wish we could talk to Turkey to hear what he has in mind for his new game. But we know he loves boxing, so he should be able to do it justice. Yeah, he could. And then I'm kind of scared because Turkey mindset kind of changed. He feel like brawling is the only type of boxing. Boxers should brawl and slug and stuff. That's what it seemed like. It might not be the fact, but that's what I'm getting out of his Tom and Jerry stuff. He's like being a little excessive with that terminology. By saying that Tom and Jerry stuff, that's crazy. Yeah, so let me see what time it is so I can start prepping for the show. I got 4 minutes I could waste. Then I'm gonna start getting ready for the podcast. Yeah, I just wanted to make them. I mean, he said he wanted Undisputed to be better than Fight. Exactly. I should find that video. I had it, but I forgot because I got so many videos and so many documents on my computer. I think I buried it. But he did that in an interview with I forget the guy's name, but he said that in the interview, and I took out that section of the interview. Yeah, he said he wanted Undisputed to be better than Fight Night. And Fight Night was like literally, he was talking like Fight Night was his goal to make it better than. And then my thing is, why does Steel City have all those EA developers? They're not even mixing it up. I would have been okay if like you hired somebody from EA, hired some people from EA, hired some people from 2K because a lot of them got laid off. It's a lot of companies out there with great developers. Hire some developers from Asia. They have attention to detail. They make stuff with great attention to everything that they see, down to the littlest thing. Why you didn't hire them? It's a lot of companies that have developers, and I'm pretty sure you can negotiate a decent price. But it seemed like somebody in their studio, no matter how people keep saying you're a conspiracy theorist. No, I'm a realist. Because somebody in the studio keep making them hire EA developers. They're not mixing them up. They say, oh, Codemaster. Then you look on the thing. Before they went to Codemaster, they was working at EA. So all these people on the team is basically EA developers. And I would watch that because EA is slick, and they'll come right in behind them and be like, overthrow the company. No, I'm just playing. But it's just crazy. I mean, he said he want. Yeah, I read that. All right, guys. So I'm about to log off of this, and I need y'all to like and share my Twitter post, and my if you're on Facebook, your Facebook post. Oh, you found it? All right. So can you edit for it just to have that section of it? And I think we could put it on the show. I want to put that on the podcast, or you can send it to me and I'll edit it. Yeah. So guys, please come to the show, even if you like me or not like me. Even if you don't like the beast or like the beast, come to the show, to the podcast. A lot of y'all don't like me for stupid reasons. Oh, he a boxer. He think he know everything. No, I know boxing. And my opinions on boxing is my opinion on boxing. And I've been playing video games for a very long time. So, and don't keep thinking that's all I played was boxing video games. I'm a video game fan. I just don't play everything. Like Street Fighter, I was playing it for a while, but I'm not into those type of games. They get boring. To me, I don't know how y'all feel about stuff like that. Mortal Kombat, because I'm not with them all them controls and stuff like that. That's why I get mad when y'all talk about stop making Undisputed so hard. But Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, and Tekken doesn't have control schemes that a lot of people can't get. They can't understand. Stop with the nonsense. All right, I'm about to sign off. All right, yeah, send the clip to me. All right, peace, everybody. I'm gonna see y'all in about an hour. I appreciate y'all, and please show up. Please show up and be heard. My thing is with the community. I want you to be heard. It's about being heard. And my opinions doesn't have to be your opinions. I want you to express yourself, and don't get mad when we debate because I feel differently about how a game should be developed or how it should be. And that's why my thing is, why are people afraid of options? It's crazy. You don't want options. Some people don't even want offline modes. They just want it to be online. But let me go because I'm gonna be here for another hour or so trying to, talk. See y'all in about an hour. Peace.